Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Olivo. And the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. At the plate, Steve Ordonez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Steve Ordonez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ruben Germano.
Batting fifth, catcher, Ruben Germano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Ray Hundley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Howie Haney.
Now, leading off for the West Prospect, first baseman, Howie.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Santiago waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
And he's putting on a heck of a show for these scouts right now. Where you're getting easy grounders and lazy pop-ups like that, you know that hitters just can't get good swings on the ball. He's got great movement, and the results speak for themselves. From what I can tell, the scouts are eating this up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Bruno Montoya.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Bruno.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Howard is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Andreas Casto is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 16, Andreas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Kipling. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offense.
Victor Guerrero enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46, Victor Guerrero.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Julian Fuentes is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left an incredible amount of runners on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the... Stepping into the box, Justin Smoak. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Smoak is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Comes set, and the 0-1. High pop-up. Panic is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roy, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Behind 0-2 now. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Here's Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Stroman, playing here in his age 26 season, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pillar's there. 1 down. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Posey.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Sent on the ground out to second. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grichuk stands at second with no outs. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
The 1-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Pence, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Stroman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the... In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher... can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field. Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
3-0.
The 3-0 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that
pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Donaldson on third. Pierce is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
The 0-2 home. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And they get the double play at third. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Smoke scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Hit back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The second baseman, number 12.
Riding in, Joe Pennant. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey gathers it and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired and there's 1 away. So digging in now, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
This is foul right side. The 1-2. It's taken below the zone for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. And he'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here's Buster Posey now. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Martin has a play. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 9.
First baseman Brandon Belt was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Pierce. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. One out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fielder, Hunter.
0-1 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from 5.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. Here's Steve Pearce now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And there's ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Steve Pearce becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready for another shot now, Aledmus Diaz. He was a double play victim last time around. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Kelby Tomlinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 2-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. McCutchen is off at first with 2 away. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Corey Guerin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26. Corey.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Russell Martin now struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Runners going. They They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Longoria is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Ready with the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Stroman. No hits to this point.
Marcus.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Two out, nobody on. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Giants.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Strike one to start the at bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Jarrett Parker.
Heading out towards shallow right. Richard coasts under it. 1 away. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with 1 away now. Here's Joe Panik. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Diaz is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Derek Law enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into the box now. Buster Posey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at a called strike. From the belt, the pitch, and Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Posey on at first, nobody out. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
0-2, here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman pitches well enough to get the W. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.